música, mystique, music.
My name is TaMarcia Washington-Braggs, and music made the difference. Growing up, I would say that I came from a normal background, but not so normal, seeing that I'm a minority and I grew up in what some would say the ghetto. My father's Dominican, my mom is African American. And I remember I used to get picked on because my parents are married. Oh, you think you're better than everyone because your parents are married. And like I said, coming from the ghetto, it wasn't common to see a little black girl's parents still together. I would say I was your average egghead, always in gifted classes. I love to learn. I was always involved. I had to be involved in everything. But I realized that inside I had like an inner anger issue. I never let it show to those around me, but it was always a feeling of depression. But I got through that, and I always had a smile on my face no matter what. Entering into middle school, remained in gifted classes, cheerleading captain, dance captain. I always stayed active in that. Around the end of my 11th grade year, I became involved in a program called College Summit. It's a college preparatory program. You go through a 4-day workshop, and it basically teaches you the 5 goals of getting into college. And one of those goals is writing your personal statement. And we learned that your personal statement can make or break you. And at first, I didn't want to write it. I felt, no one should know my business. But my writing coach, they told us that we have a story, we have a voice, and our voices should be heard. I'm sitting down asking myself questions. Why am I angry all the time? And it wasn't that I didn't know what it was. It was the fact that I didn't want to remember. Around age 6 and 7, I was sexually molested by a family member. To this day, my parents don't know. It was ongoing for about 2 years. So the time from about 6 to 8 years old, it happened basically every day. This is what happened to me. And I repressed it because I guess in a sense, I feel like it was my fault that it happened to me. And that's what caused the anger. And it also caused me to cause other actions, self-mutilation, and I was in a couple of abusive relationships for a while. And I wrote about it. And that's what my personal statement was, me telling my story, me getting a voice. And at the end of the College Summit workshop, the last day, we're in closing circle, and our writing coaches are telling us that we made it. Everything that we've been through, everything that's going to happen to us is just a milestone to where we're going to be. And while they were telling us where we're going to be, they played a song. And the song is "The Storm Is Over Now" by Kirk Franklin. I've heard the song plenty of times. But it wasn't until that weekend, that 4-day weekend, that it hit me. It wasn't my fault. Everything that happened, it wasn't my fault. And it's like, everything's okay. Everything's gonna be okay. And I made it to where I was before, and I'm still making it.